What if the threads of history, science, and philosophy could be woven into a single, breathtaking tapestry of human existence? What if the questions you've been too afraid to ask about humanity's past, present, and future held the keys to the mysteries of our very survival? And what if the answers weren't just about where we've been, but where we could go? In Nexus, the boundaries between technology, evolution, and ethics dissolve, leaving us to grapple with one haunting question. What does it truly mean to be human in an age where everything is changing faster than ever before? Are you ready to dive into this mind-bending journey of connection, complexity, and consequence? In a world that grows smaller through connection yet more complex with each passing moment, Nexus is a profound exploration of the forces shaping our existence. It is not just a story of humanity, it is a story of everything, from the microscopic intricacies of biology to the vast, uncharted territories of technological evolution. The core theme, interconnectedness. At its heart, Nexus examines the idea that all things, whether biological, technological, or societal, are interconnected. The word nexus itself symbolizes a meeting point, a hub where seemingly disparate strands converge. This theme runs throughout the book, inviting readers to consider how every action, invention, and idea ripples across the web of existence. The book begins by exploring the origins of human life, not merely as an isolated biological phenomenon, but as part of a grander network. From the evolutionary leap of Homo sapiens to the development of civilizations, it underscores how collaboration and shared knowledge birth progress. Yet this progress is not without its darker sides. Competition, war, and exploitation also arise as offshoots of connection. Technology as the new nexus. What happens when the tools we create outpace the minds that wield them? The book delves into the role of technology in shaping the modern world, positioning it as both a bridge and a barrier. Artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and the internet are not just tools. They are extensions of humanity's collective mind. They connect us in ways unimaginable just a few decades ago, but they also amplify inequality, erode privacy, and challenge the very notion of what it means to be human. The narrative takes readers through the promises and perils of these advancements. On one hand, technology offers unprecedented opportunities for solving global challenges like climate change, disease, and poverty. On the other, it threatens to deepen divides, concentrating power in the hands of the few while leaving others behind. The book asks, how do we ensure that the nexus of technology serves humanity rather than enslaves it? Biology, consciousness, and the human mind. Nexus doesn't stop at technology. It dives deep into the biological and psychological aspects of humanity. It explores how the human brain operates as a nexus of thoughts, emotions, and sensory inputs. Our consciousness, the very thing that makes us feel alive, is presented as a product of intricate connections between neurons, chemicals, and external stimuli. But what happens when our biology is hacked? With advancements in genetic engineering and neuroscience, the book raises ethical dilemmas about altering the human experience. If we can reprogram our DNA or manipulate our emotions, are we still the same species? And if consciousness itself can be replicated, does it lose its mystique? The web of society. Society is another critical layer of the nexus. The book examines how human relationships, whether through families, communities, or nations, form the backbone of civilization. It highlights the power of collective action, from the construction of ancient cities to the digital revolutions of the 21st century. Yet it also warns of the fragility of these connections. In an era of polarization, fake news, and echo chambers, the bonds that hold societies together are under threat. Globalization is portrayed as the ultimate nexus, linking humanity in a vast, interdependent system. But as borders blur and economies intertwine, the risks of collapse grow. A financial crisis in one corner of the world can cascade across continents. A pandemic can grind entire nations to a halt. The book urges readers to rethink the balance between unity and diversity, between global cooperation and local autonomy. Ethics in a connected world. The ethical questions raised in Nexus are some of the most thought-provoking. How do we navigate a world where everything is interconnected yet unequal? How do we balance progress with sustainability? The book doesn't offer easy answers, but it challenges readers to confront these dilemmas head-on. It emphasizes the need for a shared moral framework, one that transcends borders and ideologies, to guide humanity through an uncertain future. Hope amid complexity. While the book grapples with heavy themes, it is not without hope. It celebrates the resilience of the human spirit and our capacity for innovation. The nexus of human creativity, compassion, and determination has the potential to overcome even the greatest challenges. But this requires a shift in perspective, seeing ourselves not as isolated individuals, but as interconnected parts of a greater whole. The call to action. Nexus concludes with a call to action. It urges readers to embrace complexity rather than shy away from it, to seek connections rather than divisions. The book reminds us that the choices we make today will shape the nexus of tomorrow. Will we use our interconnectedness to build a better world, or will we let it become a web of destruction? Through its sweeping narrative, Nexus leaves readers with a deeper understanding of the forces shaping our world and a renewed sense of responsibility. It is a book that challenges, inspires, and provokes, leaving an indelible mark on those who dare to engage with its ideas. So what do you think? Are we the architects of a brighter, more connected future? Or are we tangled in a web of our own making? Can we truly harness the power of our collective nexus to overcome the challenges that lie ahead? Or will the very connections that bind us become the cracks through which we fall? Dive deeper, question more, and let the ideas in Nexus spark the conversations we need to have today. Until next time, this is BitBooks, where every book is a new dimension to explore. Are you ready to turn the page?